myself as a black woman because that gives too much power to my blackness. I do not describe myself as a black woman because that gives too much power to my blackness. I do not describe myself as a black woman because that gives too much power to my blackness. I do not describe myself as a black woman because that gives too much power to my blackness.
No, we do, man.
And she's not a black woman. She's a Christian. As I told you guys before, this is the Gangster Channel. We deal with topics and people who done lost their mind. Back to the subject. She says she's not a black woman because saying that she's black will empower her. I just double looped that a few times so y'all can hear what this lady's saying. And I feel she got a lot of views, but let's move on. As I said in my old video, I'm not black, I'm a Christian. Again, and this is for you Christian heads. When Paul was out and about, he found some gangsters. I'm just paraphrasing a little bit. He found some gangsters named Bloods and Crips. But in naturality, they was Israelites. They was the Lord's people. The lost tribe. The lost house, as Christ called it. He came upon these gangsters who was calling themselves Christians, but they didn't know any better. But that's what they was calling themselves first, before they came into the knowledge of the truth. You dig? Now, here's a lady. She's saying her blackness will empower her, but she's a Christian. And this is what I tell you, man. You get around these folks, you guys pick up this energy, and you become something else. That's what you become. And I don't want to dwell on this subject too much because, like I told you before, you guys are nuts. And where's it become where black is like the site of attention? I don't want to be black. Seen a little girl on TV. Black is ugly. Black is this. Nigga, Jesus black. The Messiah is black. What you gonna say he come out? You gonna cry and weep because you denied who you are. You're black. And as I put there on the screen here, you know, you're not being brutalized because you're Catholic. Well, not Catholic. Baptist. You're not brutalized because you're Christian. Not brutalized because you're, like Malcolm X was saying, nigga, you brutalized because you're black. Are the Chinese Arabs, are these people being brutalized by the people who've been brutalized since the damn 1950s and 30s and stuff? It's the same people. And you still won't be looked upon. So now you have to compromise yourself and accepting the mark of the beast, because that's what you've become, like the beast. You accept it and worship his image, that white image. That's who you worship. That's who you strive to be like. The mark of the beast. She said that, saying that she's black will empower her. Niggas need power. Calling ourselves Israelites, that gonna empower us too. I didn't want to dwell too much on the subject though, but you got to get from around these people because of something in the air, some kind of spirit or energy or whatever it is that you Negroes are picking up, and you're changing, you're transforming into something else. To despise what you are. It's a mystery in itself. That's a mystery in itself. And we deal with the females, these preachers. A lot of them will be grabbing a book to my day, like she was talking about she's about her book and all this other stuff, man. You don't even supposed to be up there. Now you can be a prophetess. You know, God can use you in that aspect, but what you doing in there doing this kind of stuff? Not only that, you got the two women, you know, as I posted up the scriptures concerning this female on female marriage and all this other stuff, who indeed the people that you worship have really put this into place for all you Christians and religious folks who will bow down to that stuff, and you will accept that also, that mark in your forehead and in your right hand. You will accept the mark of the beast. Anything he puts out, you will accept. And that's what you've done. I don't want to empower myself because I'm saying I'm black. And I just want you guys to hear this over and over. And with all her glory that she's have, of the views that she probably have, being a female black female preacher, I want you to hear this and see her for the fool that she is. The rhetoric, the foolishness that she's speaking on. Black is being a crime now. Black is being a crime now. That everybody who don't want to be black and they are bleaching their skin and they're transforming into something else. It's amazing, man. It is amazing what have become of us. The coons, the cooning, the voting, the lies, voting. Back on that again. This is crazy. We got to be at the end. Something's going down.
I don't want black, my race, to be the describing adjective, the defining adjective of who I am as a woman. I'm not a black woman. I am a Christian woman who happens to be black.
Shake it off, man. Shake it off. Shake it off. Stay on code. Be black. Stay on code. Have some dignity, man. And try not to change. It's the Gangster Channel. Holla.